What is up, everybody? Welcome. Yes, we are back again with another episode here at We Brew You Pour, as we are brewing and pouring on 13 lessons that somebody has learned in life. Guess what? Today it is someone's birthday. Happy birthday, Panache. 13 September 2021. Yes, happy birthday, Panache.
It's my birthday. Thank you. It's an honor to be alive today. And yeah, we've made it. How are you?
I'm doing great, and I'm happy also to be part of your life as it is your birthday, right? Okay, let's get into it. I'm sorry today I don't have any fun facts about Panache. But yeah, how does it feel to be that old now?
Feels great. I was just thinking that I low-key love growing older, you know? I like myself more now. I've learned so much more. I don't take small things too seriously now. So it's all good. It's all Gucci, living the life. So I'm loving it.
That's really good. They call it growing up. You don't measure with the minor things growing up. You're like, whatever.
Yes.
I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Okay, let's get into today's topic. 13 lessons that you've learned in the whole of your entire life to where you are today. I understand and I know that you're gonna continue learning in life and learning each and every day. But yeah, we just want to know those 13 things that you've learned from birth until now. On number one, what you got? What you got for us?
Of course, gonna keep on learning. And these are all my lessons. So things I have learned as I've gone through this so-called life. So this is 13 lessons. Number one, guys, I had to learn this. Not the hard way, but the hard way. And it's listen to your parents. They have so much wisdom and they have so much experience. They've gone through what you are going through, and they know, especially when you're still young, your parents are actually making sense, and they have your best interest at heart, and it's very rare to find someone who has pure interest and good intentions towards you other than your parents. So that's what I learned. I learned that listen to your parents, and if they don't like someone in your circle, they're probably right about them because they have experience with learning people and reading people, so they see more than you see.
Right.
So what do you think, Terrence?
I think you're very right on that point. Why? So I'm gonna say this. We learn by actually going through things, but at times we are doing a double learning because we just don't want to listen to somebody who went through it. Since somebody did it for you already, so you're supposed to be on step 2 because already they experienced it during their time. Because remember, they were once on our age right now.
Yes.
So they knew the challenges that came with physical change on the body and probably the mental changes that comes with the body. Everything that happened within a human being, they went through it. So yes, you should listen to them because they probably know. And also, you mentioned something about friends or people in your circle that do not say. Remember, it is a different eye and a different ear that they look at your friends. So they definitely know better.
Yes.
So yeah.
But no, we love to learn through failure and experience. And it's not always the best of ways. So guys, if you can avoid it, just listen.
Yeah, true. Just listen. It won't kill you listening, and you live good. Okay, let's move to the second one. I know we've got 13, man. Let's move to the second one. What you got for us?
My second one will be enjoy every stage of life. I feel like especially when you're young, there's this big rush to get to the next stage. When you're in primary, you can't wait to get to high school. When you're in high school, can't wait to be in university. When you're in university, boom, you can't wait to be working. And then when you're working, you're like, oh no, I want to go back to university, or I want to go back to my mom's house where I don't be paying any bills and where I can just live for free and my mom is cooking for me. Good times. So enjoy every stage of life. Make memories where you are, even through the bad days. As bad as hard as it is, even through the bad days. Just be like, I love being where I am right now.
Yeah, I get you on that one. Sometimes I always feel like, wasn't it really as fun? All I had to do was go to school and come back and just look at someone. And the moment I look at them, they're like, oh, your food is over there, come and eat. Or you get a call, come and bath. And for me, then probably it felt like it's too much for me. Like, why am I always being
Like,
called to bath? Yeah, why am I called to eat always? I'm like, ugh. And then you drag the feet, you go and do it. Then you're growing, like what you said. I think because the reason we have created a certain mentality in ourselves that life is going to be better in the next stage. So, number one, I'm in kindergarten. I'm thinking, oh, the moment I'm going to go to school, there are going to be a lot of people. I'm going to make a lot of friends. And when I'm in primary school, I'm going to feel like, no, I need to go to high school where people are a little bit mature. I'm going to high school. I'm like,
yes.
university, I can't wait for you. I go to college and I'm like, I can't wait to start working and start making my own money, and you start
And then you have to
working,
wake up
and you,
every day.
and then you realize that it's not like a class that you have to bunk or miss or something. You have to be at work early in the morning because, yeah,
You
trust
have to
me,
show up,
you
you
got a
guys. You have to
boost.
be productive every day.
Yes. And your boss is like looking at you and hammering you because remember, your boss is not your teacher. He wants to make money. So he wants money out of
Yes.
whatever you're doing. And each and every day you have to do it. So, yeah, you're right. Let's enjoy life in any stage of life that we're at right now. So, no matter where you're at in life right now, make the best out of it. Otherwise, you grow to regret. Oh, I wish I had done better in primary. I wish I was just that good person to everyone in college. You regret this moment. So, yes, do good any stage of your life. Yes, take it on, Panajay.
Hallelujah. And that kind of ties to the next one.
Yes.
For me, I've always been someone who loves family. So I'd rather chill with my family than go out with friends or whatever. But it's become more prominent now that I'm away from them that family is everywhere. I mean, family is important and it's everything. And they're the only people who see you for your good, your bad, your ugly, and they still love you. Your parents know just how not perfect you are, and they still look at you like you're the most amazing daughter in the world. So, family is everything. Treasure your family, love them, as long as it's not toxic. But as long as, it's regular family stuff, love your family. It's important.
So, family. I won't say I have lived in an era where it was really hard to make friends than now because I probably did not have another life before. But I feel like in my growing right now is probably the worst of my season to try and get and have family, friends. Why am I saying that? A lot of fake people are gonna come into your life because of what you are capable of doing, or how you look like, or what you have. So you don't know the reason why somebody is gonna come into your life or really interested in being your friend. It's quite tricky. And then there is family at the on the hand, people whom you know, this is my blood, these are my people. So no matter how much you are an
Yes.
outcast out there, there's always family that's gonna take you in and hug you in. And trust me, sometimes I know our mentality plays tricks with us, so you feel like the family is not really appreciating what you're doing, but don't you worry, deep inside they dearly love you so much.
They love you. And one of the most important ones is you don't have to try everything in life. Not everything is for you. Uh, this is kind of hard for me to wrap my head around because I feel like I'm someone who loves to learn through experience. And if you dare me to do something, I'm going to do it. But I've also learned that not everything is for me. I don't have to be a stripper to know what it's like to be a stripper. Like, I don't have to experience
Yeah.
that life to live a full life. I can still live a full life doing just what I'm coached to do. I don't have to do it all. And I feel like that's very important because a lot of times we feel pressure to do it all, to do everything just so that she can say, "Oh, I've done that and I've lived life." But there's a boundary of experiencing new things. It is important to experience new things, but not everything is for you. So you don't have to be venturing into some sectors of life that you aren't called to.
Word. I'm going to take it from a different perspective. You took it from the life. I'm going to take it on a career wise perspective. So, what happened is in my growing, I never really had any career guidance. Like, literally, from my high school to whatever that I ended up doing, it was a matter of what's working better? And then I found myself doing accounting. What can take me to the next level? Or because I need a job, let me just do customer service, or let me just go a shortcut. And let me stop and let me do this. You know what I mean? I moved from job to job doing something that I never really loved doing. The reason being, I was just doing it. And in the sense, especially right now where we are living, and we understand that the medical sector and probably the IT sector, some areas are really moving fast and hiring fast. So now what's going to happen is it's not going to make you any less important if you really wanted to be a lawyer and you feel like, because we're in a pandemic season, so I think if I'm going to be a nurse, I'm not saying being a nurse is wrong. I'm just saying, for example, moving from place to place, and then you feel like, maybe I'll be appreciated better in the world. But hey, understand that it's not everything that is meant for you. Go and achieve your goals. So go out there, aim your highest in what you do best.
That's a great perspective. That makes sense. And I would also say growth is a process. Take time to know yourself before trying to know someone else. So, whatever you need to do, whether it's personality quizzes, whether it's reading, whether it's listening to podcasts, watching TED Talks, whatever that's going to help you to know yourself first so that you can understand how you experience life and how you view things and how you self reflect when things go wrong or when things are going right. It's just important to know yourself. And I feel like that's been a game changer for me because the more I know myself, the more I'm better able to handle myself around other people and actually like myself, you know?
Yeah, on that point, I remember the time Apanashi came to me and be like, "Oh, I wanted to start a podcast." In the back of my head, I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be all supportive. Yeah, I can do the production and everything that you want to do that is related to audio and sound and visuals and whatnot." And then I never really put myself in the picture. Why? Because I had always thought that there are words that I pronounce faster than others. So when I'm speaking, I literally feel like there are words that I pronounce very quick. That's how it is. That's how I speak. I think I got it from my father. Yeah, I got it from the dad. Actually, yes. So and then, but by the time I started to relax and started to reflect on me just sharing the sentiments of life, basically just talking to you, Panache, about general things, I realized that, oh, actually I have some weird perspective of things that people won't know if I don't come out. I always tell you this joke, like when we were watching wrestling when we were young. Good example is everyone was going, "Oh, John Cena, you can't see me," and surprisingly, I'll be going, "Umaga." Was it Umaga or Umaga? Umaga? I
Yes.
think that one. Yeah, I was like, Umaga. I was like going with the opposite of everyone. Because that's so imagine having somebody who has a different perspective in everything, not in a wrong way, but in a good way that creates a versatile thinking over everything so that not everything has to be done in one way. So after that, I was like, oh, so yes, knowing yourself will help you so much in achieving a lot in life. So I don't mean that I know myself now. I'm still learning about me and I'll keep learning about me. Yes.
And on the note of knowing yourself, forgive yourself for past mistakes that you have made and give yourself grace because we're not perfect. And if you can't be gentle on yourself, then you can't expect other people to be gentle on you. So give yourself grace, talk to yourself nicely. Honestly, I'm so bad at this. I am my own biggest bully. Like right now, I'm studying for an exam. If I'm really tired, I'll be like, do you want to fail? Like, you're going to fail. So get up right now. Do you want to sleep outside? So I bully myself so much. And sometimes it is what it is. You're tired. So talk to yourself nicely and love yourself. Give yourself grace. When you fall down, be the first person to forgive you because God's already forgiven you. So be the first person to recognize that I'm forgiven and I'm going to let myself be better. You don't have to repeat the same mistake, but be better and forgive yourself so that you can heal.
Forgive yourself. I feel like in life, the greatest enemy that we have is us. So my greatest enemy is me before I go out there to people, right?
Yes.
So what happens is I've done a lot in the past. Like I cannot come and say, "Oh, I'm all clean, I'm all holy, I'm the chosen one, and I do not sin." That's a lie. I've done so
Yes, we
much
know.
that even have you ever done something that you can just be like driving along the road and you just start laughing at yourself like, dude,
Tell
did I
us.
do that?
Tell us
Like,
more.
was that me? Man, I should have just stayed home. I should have just stayed home and do nothing. But then it happened. What do I do now? So I'm just encouraging everybody that if something like that happens in your life, there's always two things that you learn every single day. Number one, you're gonna learn that, oh, I have conquered by doing A. Or number two, you're gonna make a mistake that's going to cost you, but it's also a learning not to be repeated. It's also something to learn so that you won't repeat it.
Yeah. Just try not to go to jail, you know? Very
Please don't.
important.
Please make
Yeah.
sure you don't. Just do good. Yeah.
uh, Next one is you don't have to prove yourself or your worth to other people. Ooh, this is so hard for me. AKA, stop people pleasing, bending yourself to make others feel comfortable in efforts not to try to appear rude. And stop trying to be loved by everyone because you can't be loved by everyone. You can't be everyone's hero. That's not your job. That's God's job. So you shouldn't be aiming to replace God in other people's lives. Just be you. And I people please a lot. I'm getting better at it, but I really do. Just starting this podcast was so hard because I was like, what will people think? What if people take it this way? What if this happens? And I'm thinking about all these different people in my head and their opinions. And I'm already talking myself out of it just because I don't want to disappoint someone. So stop people pleasing. As they say, you're worth it without change or exception, just as you are.
People pleasing, it's really hard, man. It's a really hard. It's a lot of
Yes.
work. Okay. You said a point that actually got me thinking. We can have Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. Those are great, amazing soccer players. But you actually find someone who doesn't like Messi but like Ronaldo more, or you find someone who likes Ronaldo and doesn't like Messi. That should be a sign for you that you can't please everyone.
Yes, I like
Everyone,
Messi.
I know, and you know, I like Cristiano Ronaldo. I know. That's the reason why you say that. But yes, you can't be pleasing everybody. I remember this last previous week. I know I didn't tell you this, but of course I'm gonna tell you now. Somebody sent me a message and being like, "Oh, I heard that you're doing A, B, C, D, which is something that is bad according to their words." And then I said, "Oh, you heard from who?" And then the person told me a name. And then I started laughing. So in my laughing, I think the person thought that, oh, I've trapped him in a corner. But back in my head, I was thinking, oh, I'm so sorry, man. I feel sorry for you because you always want people to explain themselves to you over a thing that you just heard someone saying. Because now, not now, because I know you know my character when it comes to this. I am a person who sticks to what I say and I stick to it. If it's a no, it's really hard for me to move from no to yes. I that's how it is. Because I have told myself that I can't please everybody. I've got so much respect for everyone and I just do good. That I know it's a basic good thing for everyone. It's for example, you get in an elevator in the morning, you say to everyone good morning. Out of the 10 people in an elevator, maybe one just gonna say good morning. That's how it is. You have done something good, it's not even bad, but someone's just like, ah, I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? So you find that in life. So yeah, you can't please everybody for sure. So love yourself and do good.
Yes. And the next one, you mentioned this. No is a complete answer. It's a complete answer. It doesn't need an explanation. I usually try to explain my no's. No, because blah, blah, blah. But no, sometimes you just don't want to do it. And sometimes you're just not comfortable doing it. And that's okay. No is a complete answer with a full stop. You don't need to explain yourself. And next, being humble doesn't mean putting yourself down. I'm so bad at this. My definition of humble is literally stepping on myself. So if someone is to ask me, oh, Panache, what did you get in this test? I'll be like, even if I got like 100%, or if I got A+, I'll be like, I got an 80 because in my definition, I don't want them to feel bad that they didn't do as well. So I lie, which is not good. But I lie and put myself down just because I'm supposedly trying to be humble. So definitely doesn't mean putting yourself down.
True that.
And it's not everyone's opinion that should have influence in your life.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
I think, and I totally agree with that, not everyone's words really should have an influence in your life. Stay in your path and make sure that whatever words that you take into consideration are in line with your life vision. So it's not like everybody is going to come and give you an advice and you think, oh yes, let me take this because I think that this person sounds very wise or this person got very good and big words in English. Nah, it's not like that. Make sure you stay in your lane.
Exactly. Surround yourself with the people you trust and take their words, not even them, if it goes against what you believe about yourself or what God says about you, don't accept it. And you are the main character in your own story, so treat yourself as such. Don't treat yourself as an extra. Don't treat yourself as a secondary character because you are the main character. You are the hero in your own life.
Main actor.
Facts. And trust your instincts. Trust what your instincts are telling you about people, especially after they've proved themselves to be a certain way towards you. Trust that. You are not overthinking. They're not just being nice. Don't doubt yourself or your instincts. There's already enough people doubting you, and don't include yourself on that list of people who are doubting. So trust your instincts. What do you think? Have you ever not trusted yourself, Terrence?
In several times, trust me, I'll be like, no, I need someone to give me that confirmation to know that this is the right path I'm taking. And right now, my instinct is telling me to do something. I mean, career-wise, I'm supposed to take this job over this one, but I'm feeling like my instinct is telling me that, oh no, this one is going to be a major thing that's going to happen in the world, so just hang on to it. And the other instinct is like, dude, you need to move on. Life is not stopping for you. So yes, I do feel like that.
It's hard, especially when it comes to those big decisions. And number 13. This is a special one. This is hard. Terrence.
Yes.
What would your number 13 be?
Keep the loyal people close.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's good. I thought we were supposed to keep our enemies close.
Really?
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. That's what they say.
Really?
No jokes. In real life, though, you should keep the loyal people close because those are the ones you go far with, especially in this life.
Those people that can stick beside you.
Yes, I'm going to stick beside you.
Yes.
And, don't be afraid of change. I would say that would be my last one. Don't be afraid of change. Embrace new seasons. And thank you guys for coming this far. Drop your own lesson that you have learned in the comments. And shout out to Jane, who actually had great points in our last episode. It's really amazing. And shout out to you. So we love you guys. As always, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and just follow us through our journey. We can't wait to hear from you. We love to hear from you, so hit us up.
My last words. I thought you were going to ask me, Terry, what's your last words?
I was waiting for you to say them.
So my last words are happy birthday. I wish you so many blessed years to come. Yes, because I must stick beside ya, all the way beside ya.
Thank you. Cheers to many more years.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you guys.